Hello students and welcome to one more session of International Financial Management classes. So in the last few classes we were discussing about how risky is managing the different types of exposure for MNCs. So we have talked about transaction exposure and translation and economic exposure. So today we'll discuss about the third type of risk which MNC is operating, that is called as translation exposure. So translation exposure is nothing but the risk arises when an MNC, because it is doing business in different countries and is having its subsidiaries in different countries, at the end of the year while making statements, that is the balance sheet and profit and loss account, along with making individual subsidiary statements, it makes a consolidated statement which tells about the total profit and loss of the MNC around the world and also its assets, liabilities, that is the balance sheet around the world. So this combined statement making is a bit stressful and bit tricky. Why? Because the companies make their balance sheets in individual currencies of that subsidiary. So while making, say, the consolidated statement at the end of the year, maybe the exchange rate fluctuates, and if it is gone down, then when you convert that local currency into the standard currency of, say, dollar or the parent company's currencies, then it may show lesser assets, lesser profits. So it gives a negative impact or negative, say, message to the shareholders that the company is not performing well. Actually the profits are not less, only because the conversion, because of the change in the exchange rate price, there is lesser profit or lesser assets. So this is called as translation exposure. Translation exposure does not actually affect any cash flows, neither some loss is happening or gain is happening. It is only on the paper which it shows more or less, but even though it is not actually happening, it gives a negative message, and so it has to be taken care of. So one of the way is, like I said before, what we have done for, say, transaction exposure, we can do hedging. Okay, so an MNC can attempt to match its foreign liabilities with foreign assets so that it can reduce translation exposure, or it can hedge its translation exposure. Say for example, it can make a contract for a forward or a future market to buy, specifically to sell the currency at say a particular price in a future period. So at the end of that year, when the consolidated statements are made, if the currency prices decrease, it will make, because of its future contract, it will not make a loss, it will make a profit, and that profit can be offsetted for whatever on paper there is loss in the consolidated statements. But here there is a trick. So say for example, we take example of, say, US based MNC which is translating its British earnings. Okay, so it is making a forward contract to sell pounds 1 year later. Now if the pound depreciates its value, means its value reduces after 1 year, then the gain generated from the forward contract will be offsetting the loss which is happening on the paper due to consolidated statements. But here there is a trick here, because whatever loss you are making, loss is happening, it is a real loss. But the translation, say because of, say, forward contract, if you are making a loss, that will be an actual loss, but on paper there is neither loss neither profit. So that is one trick or maybe a problem. Then hedging translation exposure is limited by inaccurate earning forecast. So if you don't have, say, this will only, this minimization of loss due to hedging of contract will only happen if you have calculated your future earnings properly. If, say, you miscalculated and show it less and you happen to have more profits, then your forward contract will not offset the loss of translation. Then if your contract, forward contract, is not adequate, means the market forecast is not done, then also it is not useful. If there is any other distortions regarding, say, the interest rate, tax rate, then also this calculation may go wrong. Then lastly, if there is an increased transaction exposure, then also this hedging of translation exposure may go wrong. So for this to have, so there is one more trick. What you can do is that the country, the MNC can show its consolidated statements in that currency which is less volatile, or it can make a rule that it is going to show its, it will not show its it has to clarify about how it is going to say, instead of doing all these things of hedging the contract and all, it can make a statement that this consolidated statement is for subject to changes in exchange rate, and it doesn't actually show less movement. So it has to clarify how this consolidated earnings have been affected. So it is better to clarify than to make this contract and go into a loss. So this is all about translation exposure. I hope you have understood it. Please raise queries in comments. Subscribe the channel to get future notification of videos. So that's all for today. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.